Homeless man helps abandoned Chihuahua find a forever home. This man knows all too well what it's like to be homeless, and the very last thing he wanted was for a helpless animal to be left out in the cold too. Although the situation may seem sad and tragic, soon you'll see that even the most grim of situations can have a happy ending. Ron Howell knows the pain and sadness associated with being homeless. When he saw a little pup in need of help, he didn't hesitate to help out and shelter the dog the best he knew how. It was a frigid cold day in March when a woman named Angel James spotted a homeless man standing on the side of the freeway exit with a sign asking for money. Sadly, this is a common sight along the freeway exit. But there was something peculiar about this man standing on the side of the road. What the man was holding close to him appeared to be a small animal. It became clear to Angel that he was trying to shield the animal from the cold. She immediately pulled her car over to get a closer look. Angel jumped out of the car, knowing that she had nothing to offer the man, but that she knew she had to help somehow. She started talking to the man and learning that his name was Ron. She proceeded to ask him about the animal he was cradling close to him. It was a little Chihuahua, and it wasn't even his dog. Angel was amazed by what Ron had done. Just in the brief time we spoke, I was inspired by this heartfelt person, she said. He was just trying to do the right thing so this dog wasn't homeless like me. But there wasn't a whole lot Ron could offer the pup. After all, he was homeless. Where would he find food and shelter for the dog when most days it was a struggle to find these necessities for himself? This is when Angel took things into her own hands. She was about to propose something to Ron that would help both him and the pup. Although Angel was not able to bring the pup home herself, what she did was share the story about Ron and the puppy on her social media. She broadcasted the message to her friends and family, and soon the world traveled like wildfire. In an interview with the Dodo, Kathleen told them, "A few minutes after I posted it, a lady was on her way to pick up the dog to foster him. All that Ron really wanted was to make sure that the dog would have a better life and that it wouldn't be homeless. The dog deserved much better in his eyes." Kathleen recalls that he was in tears because he was able to help the dog find a home, but that wasn't all to this great story. At this point, life was about to change in a big way for not only the pup, but for Ron too. Not only would the sweet dog find a home, but Ron would get a big thank you. The woman who wanted to foster the pup told Kathleen that she would do whatever it took to keep the dog safe, and that she would foster him for as long as it took to find his forever home. But finding a forever home for the pup took no time at all. Chastity and her daughter cleverly named the little Chihuahua Lucky Louie, in reference to how lucky he was to find the help he needed after it looked like all hope was lost. Now that Lucky Louie settled into his new home, he can finally feel safe with his loving new family. "He's not going anywhere," Chastity told the Dodo. The little guy's rescue was such a heartwarming story for all involved. However, the story wasn't over yet. Kathleen was overwhelmed with joy when the pup was adopted. "I was so happy that things had worked out for the dog, but I couldn't stop thinking about Ron," she said. "He didn't even have a place for himself. So I started a GoFundMe page for him. I didn't know if anyone would donate, but after getting the word out, it got up to $500. With the funding page still actively raising money, she thought it would be nice to withdraw some of the money that was collected and give it to Ron. She withdrew $400 and brought it to him. Ron couldn't believe the generosity extended to him from complete strangers. He was overwhelmed with emotion when he was handed the money. He told Kathleen to use it towards the dog's care, but Kathleen assured him the dog was well cared for and that this money was just for him. Knowing that Lucky Louie was in good hands, Ron accepted the money and paid for a place to stay the night to warm up, and also bought himself a phone. "Now that he has the phone, we're able to get in touch," said Kathleen. "He really wants to get a job. Like the dog, everyone deserves a second chance at life." Don't forget to share this video with your friends, and check out JoJo Stories for more jaw-dropping content we're sure you'll enjoy. The world is filled with stories going viral every single day. But how many of these sites can you actually follow? We understand that your day should start with positive stories, stories that resonate with you. And so we started JoJo Stories. Our mission is to create meaningful stories that cover everything from animals to anthropology, history to environment and lifestyle. The kind of content you read on our site will be one you'll want to share with your family and friends. We hope you'll join our growing family and be part of our community. Welcome to JoJo Stories. JoJoStories.com.